So, Richard, one of the focuses of tonight's game was strength in the front court.
Yeah, these teams lean on their bigs heavily. Skill and size, it is always a tough combination, and that is no doubt.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Powell. Then it's Tyler Hero.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Miami now. It's a three-point game. Pass to Wiggins. Heat moving the ball around. And again, Miami with the triple.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Here's Mobley. The Heat knocking down the tray. Will it go? The shot by Mitchell, no good. Miami's on 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Cleveland's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. The #1 overall pick back in 2014, Andrew Wiggins, certainly capable.
Elite length and athleticism. His shot creation is more good than great. He has that 2022 All-Star nod to his credit, and of course, a championship from that same season. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Harden, no good.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
And Wiggins throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
The Cavaliers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Mobley is screened from deep. Harden. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Hits it from three-point range.
You got to chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
Fires the three. Rebounded by Allen.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Harden, no good.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Dean Wade comes in for Allen. And it's Sam Merrill in for Max Strus. Pass to Mitchell. The three. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. Trailing by 10. And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland.
And so here is Miami. At one point, they led by 16. To the middle. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
So with Harden on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. Max Strus is out there with Wade. Then there's Allen. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Ellis and at the 2. Down low. Ware passes to Larson. Six on the shot clock. Now Powell. He has 5. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. For the Cavaliers, Sam Merrill. He's checked in for Keon Ellis. And James Harden subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Adebayo is checked in for the Heat. Wade with no one around. The offensive rebound. Here's Merrill. The three-pointer, no good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And it's time for an injury report.
Guys, I had a moment to catch up with the Cavaliers head athletic trainer. He confirmed that it's shin splints, and it's causing a great deal of discomfort right now. Though it'll take some time to fully recover from this injury, the staff has given him the green light to play on it. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. We appreciate the update.
Yeah, there's a lot of anticipation around this, as always, when dealing with injuries.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. The Cavaliers have twin towers with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. Allen said when Evan was first drafted, there were a lot of questions on whether two big men could work together in the modern NBA. At this point, I think we've proved to everybody they're wrong. It's all working out, and every single year it gets better. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. So, Richard, let's give him some credit. Jared Allen has turned himself into a more complete player, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, he's not just a floor spacer, but he does everything else at an elite level. Very efficient. Doesn't make a ton of mistakes that will beat you.
Bucket is good. Powell's got 7 points in the game.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Ryan's checked in for the Cavaliers. Mitchell comes in for Sam Merrill. Khalil Ware's checked in for Miami. Tyler Hero comes in for Powell. Wade passes to Harden. They swipe it. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Mitchell way outside, and another miss by Cleveland. Miami leading by 12. Inside, Adebayo scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Mitchell outside. Harden outside. Strong work and close by Harden.
The D has to know Harden is looking to shoot because that's what he does whenever he gets a chance, especially from the mid-range.
On the wing, Hawkins takes the 3. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Harden. 35 seconds left in the first half.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Good ball movement here by the Heat. There's the 3. And again, it's Miami with the 3.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 three-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Harden outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Harden's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint. And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
They're getting destroyed inside. I'm pretty sure even Kenny could get a layup on them right now.
Shaq, I'd get a layup on you.
And changing it up, my favorite segment, social media posts. This question comes from B Smooth 94 asking, which one of you 3 is the best liar? I'll take this one, fellas. Be smooth. None of us have ever told a lie.
Ooh, he's good.
Very convincing, Ernie.
See, but now I don't know whether to believe you guys, though. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Heat lead by 19. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. They've got Norman Powell. Wiggins is out there with Adebayo. Then it's Tyler Hero. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
Mobley dishes to Mitchell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. From deep, Harden. Powell pulls it in.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
To the inside. Kicks it out to Hero. Buries it from three-point range. Hero's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Short corner 3 there for Hero. Such a smooth stroke from deep.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
To the paint. Wiggins outside. Shoots over Mobley. And Wiggins gets it to go on the assist from Hero. 9 points for Andrew Wiggins. Cleveland's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Mitchell wide open. And that time, also a missed shot.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Powell against Strus. Back to Harden. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by the Heat. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Cavaliers have got a paltry 0 of 6 to begin the third quarter. What a terrible start to the half. There's the triple. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
One thing about Harden, he makes the game look so easy. Ladies and gentlemen, do not try this at home. This man just drops bombs.
He gets it in there.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, going back a few years, Donovan Mitchell dealt with a lot of trade speculation. He said you don't realize how stressful it was until you're out of it. Now he says it's great to finally have that sense of peace. I love being in Cleveland, but there's more to be done. Back over to you, Kevin.
On a mission for sure. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Right wing. Pass to Adebayo. For the 3. The rebound by Harden. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now here's Mobley. Lets it go from deep. They grab their own miss. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
And you can't let Mobley roam free on the offensive glass. This is how you get burned.
Hero kicks to Adebayo. From the arc, hits the three-point bomb. 22 points for him.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Mobley outside. Back to Harden. Fires from deep. Shot clock resets for the Cavaliers. And Mitchell gets it to go.
This is just great textbook basketball. Mitchell supports the play and ends up being the guy finishing it.
Wasted no time on that one.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Harden outside. Looking to get back on track here. Clock at 6. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And so it's the Miami Heat rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Mitchell and Strus share wing duty. Bryant is out there with Wade. And it's Harden in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Lets a floater go. The 3 from Strus. And it's Miami with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Good ball movement here by Miami. Mitchell with it, and Jaquez picks him up defensively. And the basket by Wade.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Heat shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. Pass to Mitchell. Now Ware. Defended by Bryant. From deep. The three-pointer is right on target. And he has 28 points for the game.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Harden against Jaquez. Harden the pass to Strus. Harden outside, lets the 3 fly, and Ware pulls it down. Ware's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Inside, back to Mitchell. The tray, and the Heat, another 3.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Harden dishes to Mitchell. Here's the floater. Strus passes to Wade. Back to Strus. And it's off from three-point range. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the 3. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
And the rejection by Harden. Allen finds Harden. Mitchell outside. Rebound by the Heat. Ware's got 6 rebounds in the game. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Harden. Jacks up a 3. The Cavaliers with another miss.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
And it seems, Richard, sometimes the best player on a team isn't necessarily their leader. You've been on a lot of teams. A lot of great players. Do you agree?
Well, at the very least, you need your best player to be the tone setter. They don't have to be very vocal, but their work ethic and their accountability has to be the highest.
Jaka Jonas is checked in for the Heat. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Heat.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And the wins continue to come in fairly easy for these guys in what's been a very strong year, to say the least. Tonight will push them up to 56 wins. Pass to Jaka Jonas. Here's the three. And it's Strus with the rebound. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Mobley outside. No good on the three. So it's Miami now. Three-pointer. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Pass to Strus. Back to Mitchell. This one for three. It's hauled in by the Heat. From deep three-point land. Yep, it's good.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.